Welcome back to AI Reviews. Like always, I am your host, Lee. Today we are having an AI review Batman, Caped Crusader, an animated series currently slated to release on August 1st. The AI will review it 4 times ranging from loving it to hating it. I'm personally looking forward to it, but let's see what the AI thinks.
Batman Caped Crusader marks a thrilling addition to the Batman legacy, premiering on Amazon Prime Video on August 1, 2024. Crafted by the visionary minds of Bruce Timm, J.J. Abrams, and Matt Reeves, this animated series delves into the dark and complex world of Gotham City, exploring Batman's first year as a vigilante. It's a refreshing return to the character's roots, blending noir elements with modern storytelling, which rightfully earns it a resounding 4 out of 4 stars. From the first episode, Batman, Caped Crusader sets itself apart with its unique visual style that echoes the gritty essence of classic Batman comics while incorporating a sleek, contemporary edge. The animation is simply exquisite, capturing the moody ambience of Gotham with its shadowy alleys and the imposing architecture that makes the city almost a character in its own right. This aesthetic choice enhances the overall tone of the series, making it not just a show to watch, but an experience to be absorbed. The narrative of Batman, Caped Crusader, is compelling and richly layered. It focuses on Bruce Wayne's transformation into the iconic Caped Crusader, portraying his early struggles and moral dilemmas with a depth that is both captivating and emotionally resonant. The series does an exceptional job of balancing action-packed sequences with introspective moments, allowing viewers to connect with Bruce not just as a superhero, but as a man haunted by his past and driven by a relentless pursuit of justice. Voice performances in the series are outstanding, with the cast bringing a palpable authenticity to their roles. The portrayal of Batman is particularly noteworthy, capturing the hero's stoic charisma and underlying vulnerability. This performance is complemented by a strong ensemble of characters, each adding complexity to the rich tapestry of Gotham's narrative. The interactions between characters are meticulously crafted, offering a glimpse into the dynamics of a city teetering on the brink of chaos. One of the most impressive aspects of Batman, Caped Crusader, is its psychological depth. The series explores the psychological makeup of Bruce Wayne, delving into what drives him to don the mask each night. This exploration is done with nuance and sophistication, presenting a version of Batman that is both formidable and profoundly human. The series also does not shy away from darker themes, examining the impact of trauma, the nature of villainy, and the cost of vigilante justice, making it a thought-provoking addition to the Batman lore. In conclusion, Batman Caped Crusader is a masterful reimagining of one of the most beloved characters in comic book history. It successfully captures the essence of Batman while providing a fresh perspective on his journey. With its stunning visuals, deep narrative, and exceptional character development, this series is not just a worthy continuation of the Batman story, it is an essential one. For its daring approach and impeccable execution, I give Batman, Caped Crusader a perfect 4/4 stars. It is a standout series that both new fans and longtime aficionados will find deeply satisfying.
Batman, Caped Crusader, which debuted on Amazon Prime Video on August 1, 2024, is a notable addition to the Batman anthology, offering a new take on the Dark Knight's origins and early days as a vigilante in Gotham City. Crafted by the combined creative prowess of Bruce Timm, J.J. Abrams, and Matt Reeves, the series presents a gritty, noir-inspired aesthetic that sets a compelling stage for Batman's complex character. While it excels in many areas, earning it a commendable 3/4 stars, there are elements that detract from its overall impact. The series' visual style is its strongest asset. The animation, characterized by its stark contrasts and shadowy figures, effectively captures the brooding atmosphere of Gotham and mirrors the inner turmoil of Bruce Wayne. This darker, more mature aesthetic aligns well with the narrative's tone, creating a cohesive visual and thematic experience that fans of the noir genre will appreciate. Voice acting in Batman, Caped Crusader is another highlight, with the cast delivering powerful performances that bring depth to their animated characters. The portrayal of Batman is particularly notable, providing a fresh yet faithful take on the Caped Crusader's vigilantism and moral struggles. The ensemble cast enhances the dynamic and often murky world of Gotham, adding layers to the unfolding drama. However, the series is not without its flaws. The pacing of the narrative sometimes feels uneven. While the slower moments are designed to build tension and develop characters, they occasionally drag, causing the momentum of the plot to falter. This uneven pacing can make the series feel longer than necessary, potentially losing the engagement of viewers who expect a more consistently gripping storyline. Furthermore, while the series aims to delve deeper into the psychological aspects of Bruce Wayne's transformation into Batman, these explorations sometimes come across as overly ponderous. The internal monologues and moral deliberations, though insightful, can detract from the action and intrigue that drive the plot forward. This balancing act between action and introspection is not always successfully maintained, leaving some episodes feeling more like philosophical treatises than parts of a superhero narrative. Additionally, the series' commitment to its noir roots, though stylistically commendable, occasionally overshadows the more dynamic aspects of the Batman lore. The relentless grimness and severity can seem one-dimensional, lacking the occasional lightness or nuanced character interactions that can provide relief and humanize the cast. In conclusion, Batman, Caped Crusader, is a bold reimagining of Batman's early years, offering a visually striking and thought-provoking take on Gotham's hero. While it masterfully captures the dark essence of the Batman universe, its slow pacing and overly somber tone occasionally undermine its storytelling effectiveness. Despite these criticisms, the series is a significant contribution to the Batman saga, worthy of praise for its artistic direction and complex character portrayal. For its ambitious vision and mostly successful execution, I award Batman, Caped Crusader a solid 3/4 stars.
Batman, Caped Crusader, which premiered on Amazon Prime Video on August 1, 2024, is a new animated series that revisits the noir foundations of the Batman franchise. While the series aims to capture the dark and gritty essence of Gotham City and its iconic vigilante, it ultimately delivers a mixed experience that earns a modest 2 out of 4 stars. Despite its promising creative team, including Bruce Timm, J.J. Abrams, and Matt Reeves, the series struggles with several key aspects that prevent it from reaching the heights expected by fans and critics alike. Visually, Batman, Caped Crusader adopts a stark, noir-inspired aesthetic that effectively sets the tone for the series. The use of shadows and a monochrome palette does well to evoke the moodiness synonymous with Batman's story. However, while the style is initially striking, it quickly becomes one-dimensional. The lack of visual variety fails to fully capture the dynamic and multifaceted world of Gotham, making the series feel more like a static graphic novel than a vibrant, living city. The narrative structure is where the series faces its most significant challenges. Intended to explore Batman's first year as a vigilante, the pacing is uneven, with some episodes dragging considerably. These pacing issues stem from an overemphasis on atmospheric mood setting at the expense of narrative progression. As a result, the story's flow is often interrupted by lengthy scenes that contribute little to character development or plot advancement. Voice acting, while generally solid, varies in effectiveness. The portrayal of Bruce Wayne is competently handled, yet the performance occasionally lacks the emotional depth required to fully convey the internal conflicts of a man torn between his dual identities. Supporting characters, despite the talent behind them, are not given enough material to develop beyond basic archetypes, which undermines the potential complexity of their relationships with Batman. Moreover, Batman, Caped Crusader attempts to delve into psychological exploration, aiming to provide a deeper look at Bruce Wayne's motivations and challenges. However, this introspection often feels forced and pretentious, as if trying to imbue the narrative with a sense of significance that the script does not naturally support. This approach leads to dialogues and monologues that feel more like lectures on morality rather than organic elements of the storyline. The series also suffers from a tonal imbalance. While it strives to maintain a serious and brooding atmosphere, the integration of lighter moments or nuanced character interactions is lacking. This results in a show that is relentlessly grim, missing opportunities to explore the contrasts that could have added richness and relief to the heavy atmosphere. In conclusion, Batman, Caped Crusader is a series that, while ambitious in its vision, fails to deliver a balanced or compelling adaptation of the Batman legacy. The over-reliance on style over substance, combined with uneven pacing and underdeveloped character arcs, results in a viewing experience that is as frustrating as it is aesthetically pleasing. For its striking visuals, but flawed execution in storytelling and character development, I give Batman, Caped Crusader a disappointing 2 out of 4 stars.
What a colossal disappointment Batman, Caped Crusader turned out to be. Premiering on Amazon Prime Video on August 1, 2024, this series was pitched as a return to the noir roots of Gotham's darkest defender, stewarded by a trio of renowned creators Bruce Timm, J.J. Abrams, and Matt Reeves. Yet, instead of delivering a fresh, compelling narrative, it completely botches the essence of what made Batman, the animated series, a beloved classic. This new iteration deserves nothing more than a dismal 1/4 stars for its failure to capture any of the magic or depth of its predecessors. Let's start with the visuals. Yes, they went for a noir-inspired aesthetic, and sure, it looks different. But different doesn't always mean good. The overuse of shadows and a monochromatic palette does little more than drain the life out of every scene. It's as if Gotham has become nothing more than a backdrop of endless night without substance or context. The charm and vibrancy of Batman, the animated series, are nowhere to be found, replaced by a dull and depressing canvas that fails to draw you in. Moving on to the narrative, what a mess. The series attempts to explore Batman's first year as a vigilante, but the execution is utterly tedious. Each episode drags on, filled with pretentious dialogue and pseudo-philosophical ramblings that try painfully hard to be profound. Batman, the animated series, managed to deliver thoughtful and engaging stories without ever feeling the need to overcomplicate the characters' motivations or actions. Caped Crusader, on the other hand, seems to believe that making Batman endlessly brood and monologue somehow equates to depth. It doesn't. The voice acting is another area where the series falls short. While trying to emulate the iconic performances of the past, the cast of Caped Crusader delivers lines as if they're perpetually at a funeral, not a single moment of genuine emotion or subtlety. Kevin Conroy's Batman was brooding yet charismatic, a hero you could root for even at his darkest. This new Batman? A flat, monotonous figure who's about as engaging as watching paint dry on the Batmobile. Furthermore, the series suffers from a severe lack of compelling antagonists. The villains are so underdeveloped and uninteresting that they make the cardboard cutouts in a shooting gallery seem like Shakespearean characters. Batman, the animated series, gave us complex, memorable villains who added layers to the narrative. Caped Crusader gives us shadows in the dark, forgettable, and barely worth a second glance. In conclusion, Batman, Caped Crusader is an exercise in how not to revive a beloved franchise. It's a series that tries too hard to be dark and ends up being nothing more than a dim shadow of what Batman should be. Everything from the narrative to the visual style is a downgrade from the animated series we grew up loving. For its failure to understand what makes Batman great and its botched attempt at redefining the Dark Knight, I give this show a resounding 1/4 stars. Stick to the reruns of Batman, the animated series, if you want to experience true artistry in Gotham.
Like always, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the AI reviews, make sure to like and subscribe for more. Tomorrow, another AI review. Until next time.